Offset and Cardi B have expressed their sorrow on social media following the news of Takeoff's death. Upon learning of the tragic death of the member of Migos, the married pair took to their separate social media sites to express their condolences and pay their respects to the young man. On November 2nd, fans discovered that Offset had changed his Instagram profile photo to a smiling image of his late Migos bandmate and cousin, Takeoff. Offset is responsible for the modification. Offset printing provided the illusion that a small white heart had been placed on one of the photograph's four corners. Cardi B, who is married to Offset and shares two children with the rapper, a 4-year-old daughter named Culture and a 1-year-old son named Wave, also acknowledged Takeoff's untimely death on Wednesday by retweeting an old interview tape of Migos speaking to Complex. The interview was conducted with Complex a few years ago. Cardi B and Offset share a 4-year-old daughter named Culture. In the video, the group members were asked about the most memorable gift they had ever received. My brothers could give me the most thoughtful gift by simply being themselves. Without each other, none of us would be present today. We've been there for one another during both prosperous and difficult times. We're providing mutual support. We're our only possession. I'm at a loss for further words, according to what Offset says on the audio. During the conversation, Takeoff agreed with Offset and then exhibited a ring given to him by his mother that included a portrait of the two of them when Takeoff was a baby. It's something I'll never forget. I won't remove it for the rest of my life. He spoke these statements at the time. Although Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo founded the Migos as a trio, it's unknown what Offset's relationship with Takeoff and Quavo was at the time of Takeoff's death. Despite the fact that Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo founded Migos together, this is the case. Takeoff and Quavo had been performing as a duo, sans Offset, for the preceding few months. In an episode of the podcast titled Drink Champs that aired on October 22nd, Quavo and Takeoff of the hip-hop group Migos addressed future endeavors. When explicitly questioned about what transpired with Offset, Takeoff revealed that it had always been his intention to record with only his uncle Quavo. This was revealed when Takeoff was asked what transpired with Offset. Takeoff responded to this question by stating that the opportunity to collaborate with Quavo alone has always been a personal desire of his. Takeoff provided an explanation, stating, "However, I've always wanted to accomplish it. Personal bucket list, if you will. Do you comprehend what I'm saying? This gentleman is my genuine uncle. We perform music, and we began as a group. We've been doing this. One of my goals for as long as I can remember has been to release a collaborative album or project. Why should they not? Considering that this is my actual blood, why can't I take a hit with my bandmate at the same time? To put it differently, I've always had the notion that I should try." Quavo, for his part, indicated that he didn't think Amigos' reunion with Offset would occur and alluded to enmity among the three members of the trio. This is a continuation of the line. Life is like a movie, like a book. People who emerge in the opening scene, whether in the first or second chapter, are not supposed to remain throughout the length of the narrative. They'll always be a part of your past because that is how life functions. According to claims made by the Houston Police Department during a news conference, Takeoff was shot outside the 810 Billiards and Bowling Houston, Texas location on November 1st while attending a private party with Quavo. According to claims made by the Houston Police Department, this is the case. Quavo did not sustain any injuries as a result of the incident that occurred. During the press conference, the officers said that at least 2 firearms were used in the shooting and that they believe the suspects attended a private party held at the scene before the shooting. In addition, the cops revealed that at least 2 weapons were utilized during the shooting. The record company Quality Control Music posted a statement on Instagram expressing their sorrow for the loss of the rapper Takeoff following his death. The family issued a statement that read, "It is with broken hearts and profound sorrow that we mourn the loss of our darling brother, Kirsnick Kari Ball, also known as Takeoff." Kirsnick Kari Ball's stage name was Takeoff. As a result of needless violence and a stray bullet, another life has been taken from this world, and we are absolutely grieved. In this concluding portion of the statement, the band requested that fans respect his family and friends as we continue to grieve this tremendous loss.